Well, good morning, good morning, good morning from Fabric Queen Tarot. Here I am with another beautiful, beautiful message for you here today. All right. And we're going to kind of see what's out there. All right. Because what's significant today is the key. Okay. And a lot of this has got to do with your faith. All right. Having faith within yourself and your capabilities to unlock those doors, in essence, that sometimes we find it hard to unlock. All right. I'm also seeing defend, okay, with the moon card. So I'm seeing the 12th house and I'm seeing the moon card defend. So what is it that you're going to defend, all right? And at the same time, I'll give a shout out to Gemini, even though this is for the collective, but it's maybe defending what it is that you want to be known, all right? And you've got faith with regards to this overall situation, okay? In the things that you know, but the thing of it is, sometimes you have to defend what it is that you know, all right? I do see Jupiter here, so I feel like there is going to be a granting, okay? A granting, most importantly, from the universe towards you. But here's the thing. Sometimes you don't have faith with regards to your overall tendencies, okay? Those things that you kind of maybe like to hide behind, or maybe overall the door, the doors that, you know what? Pardon my voice, been talking too much already. The doors that you have not unlocked yet, okay? Those hidden keys within the situation, and sometimes that key you keep hid, right? You don't always pull that key out, okay? You don't always use that key or focus on the key thing here, but I'm hearing there's something here you're going to accept. Maybe accept the fact that where you're at, what it is you're doing is more than enough. And for others of you, it's about accepting the fact that maybe you've left that key hidden, okay? Maybe you haven't literally found that key yet, okay? Maybe you haven't accepted the fact that there is more doors that you can unlock, you can open for yourself here. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with your beliefs, okay? What do you believe you can unlock? What is it that you believe overall you've maybe kept locked up, kept hidden here? And believe it or not, when you start unlocking those doors, I see blessings, okay? So I'm feeling like the universe is coming in, granting you an overall blessing here. But at times it can seem a little bit overwhelming, can it? Okay, when these blessings come in, because it seems like as much as what the blessings come in, something else is leaving too at the same time. And I feel like you're going to have to let your feelings kind of navigate you, okay, through this overall blessing that's coming in and what's going to be leaving here, because you're going to be looking for the quickest and the fastest and the easiest way here, okay, for yourself, most importantly here. Because believe it or not, this is going to create good fortune for you. It really truly is here. But I still see something here with regards to feeling overwhelmed, okay? Maybe you're overwhelmed with everyday life, okay? Maybe there's doors here you have not unlocked, opportunities, or taking a look at your choices that are right in front of you, because I'm seeing 777, and it's not that you don't have choices, okay? It's not that there aren't doors that can't be unlocked. You very well could. But at the bottom of the desk, the desk, okay? Maybe at the bottom of your desk, all right? But here at my desk, okay, at the bottom of the deck here, I am seeing the first house, okay? And it's about who you are, okay? What it is you're desiring, what it is that you're willing to take action with regards to. And I'm hearing the mask is starting to fall, okay? So something here is about to give way, okay? Give way, most importantly here. And maybe this is you unlocking those doors, giving way to open up those doors, in essence, you've never thought of opening, okay? And maybe now you're ready to open those doors, okay? Maybe you were thinking, okay, about doing this years ago, months ago, weeks ago. But the thing of it is, you kind of kept it locked up inside of you. You kept it kind of locked up, tucked away, maybe hidden behind a door. And now you're ready to open up that overall door here. Because with the Ten of Cups here, I feel like within this situation, whether you came from a broken home, a broken family here, maybe you've had overall dreams that did not come to fruition here. And maybe some of those dreams and ideas that you had, you were always knocked down, always had to put them aside. And maybe those dreams and hopes and wishes were shattered to the point that you don't feel, even at this time, fulfilled. Okay. And Maybe it's because it created disputes, okay, between you and said someone or you and said family here. Maybe it created a little bit of dispute with regards to your job. But I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles in the reverse here. And I feel like you still have somewhat of an attachment to something here that you have not unlocked yet. Now, for some of you, you might feel like others were too possessive, okay? Others were too attached to you, constantly always giving, 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 and them always taking, taking, taking. And now you're about ready to unlock that door here because the Emperor did come out, or the Empress, I'm sorry, came out, and I feel like you're going through a period of stagnation right now, okay? Trying to decide here, do I want to unlock that door? Okay, or do I want to keep that door locked, okay, tucked away here? And yet, you are somebody who has a lack of selfishness, okay? You're always, always so giving. But the concern is, what are you going to have to sacrifice in the process, all right? What is it that you're going to have to give if you were to unlock this door here? And there again, I still feel like, you know what, to some extent, when I look at this, I feel like, is there going to be some strings attached? Okay. Is there going to be some selfishness here? Okay. Are you going to feel like, you know what, if you were to unlock this door here, you might be indebted to somebody here? When I look at the Queen of Cups, okay, coming out here, you're very intuitive, but you are also very, very compassionate. And I'm picking up the fact of the matter behind it, you're very receptive, okay? You can pick up the overall energy in a room, but you can also pick up somebody else's energy in the process here. And that might be causing you to, let's just say, maybe possibly want to lock some doors, all right? Not open those doors here. But when I look at the Moon card, all right, coming out for you here, what is it that's hidden, okay? Most importantly, what is it that you're hiding right now here, most importantly? And yet, getting ready to make its debut, okay? Maybe overall here, things are becoming a little bit more visible to you here because with the Eight of Wands here, I'm seeing something quick, something very fast here about to take place within your life here. And I feel like this is what's going to get you to start taking action and start moving forward. In fact, a lot quicker than what you can even imagine. You might be making some quick decisions with regards to this overall situation that you're finding yourself in. But also feeling like you have a lack of resources, okay, to be able to move forward here. But what I'm hearing is this is going to be a major improvement, okay? I'm hearing clarity's coming into play here. And yet, charity, like somebody's going to give you something, okay, to some extent, but yet you're not willing to settle for mediocrity, right? Keep in mind here, whatever it is you're about to do, whatever it is you're about to take action on, you're the one that holds the key here, okay? No matter what happens, there's always a lesson involved. But the thing of it is, you will recover, okay? You will recover. Three of Swords. I look at that and I'm like, double confirmation with regards to recovery here. For some of you, it's about finding that forgiveness within yourself, but also finding forgiveness for others around you here. And yet being able to know the fact of the matter behind it, you're able to move on. You're able to move forward here. Because believe it or not, what you're about to do here is create a lot of changes within your life here, okay? And I feel like when you create these changes, you will be headed in the right direction, okay? It's kind of like your overall moral compass. Your intuition is going to be telling you, directing you, heading you towards this. But I'm also feeling like with regards to the right direction, it's the fact and the matter behind it. You kind of already had an inner knowing, okay? You could kind of sense something was coming, but you didn't quite know what it was. And I feel like once you're ready, okay, to grab a hold of that key, start unlocking that door here, you're going to open yourself up to a lot of possibilities, a lot of overall options, a lot of areas within your life, okay? You're not somebody who's not accustomed to carrying a lot of responsibility. In fact, right now, I feel like personally here, you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders, okay? So this is not something new to you. You might be doubting yourself, though, questioning yourself. Are you capable of doing this? And I'm hearing, more than capable. But at the same time, I feel like it could alleviate some overall responsibility for you too here. You just have to make darn sure here you don't sell yourself short here, okay? Because here's the thing, know your value, know your worth here, because it is going to be very important here with regards to your overall changes. And yet knowing the fact that you're about to see things very, very clear. I do see the hidden keys card, okay? So here's the thing. It's like these keys have been hidden for quite some time. You might be receiving keys. You might be finding overall keys here. And whatever it is that's been kind of hidden, put to the side here. You're going to be putting those pieces together piece by piece here, okay? No different than making a quilt here. I feel like within the situation here, it's also going to reveal a bigger picture, a much bigger picture for you. So keep that in mind here, because the frost of stillness. Now, amazingly enough, we had frost here already this morning, but it's that cold chill, okay, where everything is completely still. Nothing is moving, all right? And I'm hearing you're to embrace the stillness. Maybe you feel like right now you're not moving, okay? I'm hearing wrap your arms around it, surround yourself within this here, because this is somewhat of a calm pause for you. And yet, it's an opportunity for you to be reflective, okay? So that clarity can come more into play here. You can find clarity within your situation. But what is it that you still need to heal? And that is knowing the fact that the cycle stops with you. See, here's the key thing. You've always been the one that holds the key. You've always been that one the entire time. You're the one that gets to call the shots. You're the one that gets to say, okay, I'm going to turn the key. I'm going to lock this away. You're the one that gets to decide whether or not you want to throw the key away. All right. But you're also the one that overall makes those decisions as to whether or not you want to open up those doors. So I'm hearing you are the one your ancestors prayed for. Okay. This pain ends in your hands. Now, just choose differently. And it's kind of funny because this also, if you can see it, they've got the headstone here. And there's cracks within it. It's broken. All right? That headstone's broken. No different than breaking a cycle. All right? And I feel like more than likely you're the chosen one. You're the chosen one within your family here who has been chosen, who they prayed for, okay? That's going to break those initial cycles. All right? And you might have felt this. You might have known this for quite some time here. But the thing of it is, that cycle stops with you, right? You're the one that stops the cycles. You're the one that starts the cycles. But it's based off of your choices, your actions, you taking a chance, maybe taking a leap of faith, but having that faith within yourself that you got this. You've definitely got this here. I kid you not. Now, I'm going to get you a few angel numbers here, but I do believe you will be starting to see 1212. Okay, or 1221. You also might be seeing 1111 or 111. Okay, and what am I seeing? Readjustments 1616. So get ready here because, yeah, there is going to be a few little obstacles in the way, but don't you worry because you're going to be able to overcome these. And yet, for some of you, you're going to have that support. You're going to feel that comfort, okay, with regards to your decision here. But for others of you, I feel like this could play into your love life. Not that I want to make this a love reading, but this might have to do with soulmate energy, okay? This also might have to do with romance. I feel like your level of self-control here is sufficient to make things right now, okay? Maybe there's something here that maybe your angels are saying, you were never able to make right, and I'm hearing now you're going to have that chance. But on the horizon, there's a possibility of a new beginning, okay, with regards to romance, maybe possibly with regards to a new friendship here, but as well as a chance to begin a life anew, okay, with a new person from somebody's past. Now, understand, everything is going to fall to pieces, okay? It has to, all right? And you're probably wondering, why? Why does it all have to fall to pieces? So this way, in essence, guess what? You get to build it back up, okay, with those hidden keys of wisdom that you have within yourself, the key that you've been holding the entire time. And this way, these overall readjustments are being taken and taking place within your situation so that you can live that life that you've always desired. 0440, that gut feeling. Now, knowing that you have that gut feeling, I'm hearing follow your gut, okay? Knowing this fact, if you feel this overall message in the pit of your stomach here, it is more than just a feeling, okay? That's your intuition, that inner voice of yours trying to guide you, trying to alert you, trying to tell you something here. And if you could just be real with people, okay? Not phony, not somebody who's a showboat, not somebody who's putting on an overall persona here, and just focus on those meaningful relationships, then that's all you got to do, okay? Because what I'm seeing is, remember, you've got to bring value to the table. If you don't bring no value to the table, what good is that key? Seriously, what good is it? All right? You can unlock multitudes of doors here, all right? But if you can't bring substantial value to the situation, then what good is it to have those doors unlocked? What good is it if you're not going to take action with regards to it? And I'm hearing treat others with respect, or else karma's going to come back, okay, and pretty much bite you, all right? And I'm also hearing 3 is a crowd. So for some of you with regards to romance, all right, you might be finding out with regards to a third-party energy, okay, that you have somebody in your overall energy here, okay? And a situationship here is about to come to a close. You're about to make some changes with regards to that third-party energy here. But I'm also seeing a spiritual awakening. So I feel like you're about to awaken to possibly that with regards to love. But with regards to you as a person, I'm seeing you entering a new phase here, okay? Because I've been seeing a lot of 555s. I've been seeing a lot of 777s also. And yet, I feel like this new phase is going to have to do maybe with a religious or a spiritual quest, in essence, that you're going to be embarking on. You're going to be going through this spiritual awakening, which is going to awaken you to what has initially always been going on here. But it's also going to feel a little bit like the dark night of the soul, too. So understand, you're going to be in the right direction, but you're also going to be on the right path to enlightenment here. And no matter how bad this might feel or how negative this might sound here, understand this too shall pass too. For a lot of you, this is about your personal development. Others of you, this is about prioritizing creativity within your life, being creative, and yet getting yourself headed in the right direction here. It's amazing how sometimes we can do things in life, we can meet certain people within our life, and yet we don't realize where that overall meeting that said someone can in essence take you, okay? What doors could be unlocked within you, what overall opportunities are available to you. And yet, when I look at the cards and I look at the overall colors here, and what's standing out to me is I'm picking up the color blue, okay? And this blue is like tied to overall emotions, okay? Recognizing somebody here who might be a little bit two-faced, not being their true authentic self, okay? Maybe somebody wearing or hiding behind a mask, not being their true authentic self. And yet, there's these little hidden tendencies you find out about, okay? And I'm hearing it's time to break that cycle, okay? And the clear thing of it is knowing with the color green that I'm seeing here, this could create some jealousy, some envy here, most importantly. But yet I'm seeing yellow, okay? So I feel like in the long run, in the outcome, is something very, very positive here that could overall be happening for you here. So with that in mind, keep the faith, but also believe. Okay, believe what it is that you're feeling in the pit of your stomach here, because that's what's going to head you in the right direction. And with that, I'll talk to you later.